We are having an interesting evening, aren't we? So, this podcast is basically for the students of the college to know you guys better, to know the distinguished talents better. So let's have your introductions. We'll go with Yash first.
Sure. So, hello everyone. My name is Yash Shah. I got a nickname that I'll remember throughout my life at Mukesh Patel. They called me C Shah. The reason why it was C Shah was because a lot of Yash Shahs in the college and with the same surname. So we used to identify people with the middle initial and the last name. So I remember that throughout my life. My current car has that number plate as C Shah, and I feel honored to be on this call. It's been a great journey through Mukesh Patel, and I can definitely say they were one of the most special 4 years that I've spent. Um, as a quick introduction, I graduated back in 2014 with BTech Mechanical, and currently I live in Boston. I pursued my master's over here, and I'm working in supply chain management.
बहुत अच्छा किया आपने हमको बता दिया कि सी का ओरिजिन कहाँ से है, वरना हमारे स्टूडेंट्स कुछ और ही सोचते.
Yeah, there were a lot of jokes, people जब शीशा लोग सुनते थे and people don't know, they're like shisha, and there were a lot of
Like, to
jokes.
be honest, until I met him in the US, my assumption was that it's शीशा ही है. तो मुझे लगा, मैंने बाद में पूछा कि क्यों शीशा क्यों बुला रहे थे तुझे. He was like, it's not शीशा, but it's शीशा.
Yeah, right. Because in college when you're interacting with students, you're looking for relatability, right? Shisha suits.
Of course,
No,
very
it is
well.
not a marketing gig for my name, branding of my name. It was just out of coincidence.
Okay, Adesh, let's know you better.
Yeah, myself, Adesh Mehta, batch of 2016 MBA Tech Chemical. So I spent about one of the beautiful 5 years of my life with Mukesh Patel. Currently, I'm in the United States working with a clean tech renewable energy company, and I'm looking forward for the podcast, and can't wait to hear more stories.
Amazing. So you both graduated in 2016?
No, I graduated 2014 from Mukesh Patel. And Adesh, you graduated 2016, right, with an MBA, right?
Yeah, 2016.
He has one more degree than me. So.
Acha.
Just matter of numbers.
Hey, you're working in a core engineering field, okay? That's pretty rare in India nowadays. That's pretty good.
Well, you try, and the things that you hate the most have always come across as very nicely in my life, and it's exciting, it's fun, and I mean, it's really interesting when you go to the nuts and bolts of things. You might just start falling in love with it. Being there, there was partially exposure to certain kind of applications and the research that used to go around. But I mean, there's one thing that I would love for others and people back home in the Mukesh Patel, that to think beyond what's going on in their field beyond the college and what they see around, because that's where the true things are happening.
I want to just share one thing for the audience is it's not very common that you make a friend in Mukesh Patel where we're not related in terms of engineering, both different fields, just met through sports committee. We struck a friendship there, and we ended up becoming roommates for 2 years in Boston. So that journey has been great. We've shared even work on a couple of startups when we were here. So just one thing to know, that the committees, they don't always help you learn soft skills. That's one of the biggest thing they do. But they give you some, you join a committee because you have a passion for something. And other person joining the committee is because he has the same passion, right? So when you meet people with those similar passion, that friendship and that bond, I think, goes on for long.
Yeah, that's actually very true. I can relate to it because I feel now that I'm in the second year, I feel that joining the Alumni Association was like one of the best decisions I took in my first sem. And it really forges relationships, not just with whom you're working with, but let's say I'm talking to you guys now and I know you much better, right? and there's so many other people in the college who have the opportunity to know you now. Okay, so अभी थोड़ा serious हो गया, थोड़ा सा lighter करते हैं इसको. Let's discuss one of your fondest memories of college.
मेरा I think दो memory है बहुत fond. I was into my final year, final semester, and then of course majoring in MBA Tech, majoring in finance, and I was enjoying my time with family क्योंकि exam semester सब खत्म हो गया. Then by the way, like we had moved from trimesters to semester. I think that was we were probably the first year experiencing that, especially with the MBA Tech, and I think with the entire college probably. And then I was enjoying my time with family, graduated, exams ho gaya, we were waiting for the results to come in, and then I was sitting home with my dad chilling, and then I read about the results, and it said I flunked in finance in my last semester. So I was like, what the hell? How is that possible? Because that's something that I have always been excited about, and I have always been fond of. This cannot happen. And then I did the reword process, and then I eventually I ended up clearing the exam. But that really pricked me off, that how on this planet you're almost on the verge of the finish line, and your life just comes to an halt. So that's something that really struck me really hard. And the second was, I think the time with the sports committee has been a beautiful experience throughout, from envisioning myself to be a sports sec in the first semester of my college until third year, where I actually felt the dream and I was actually leading a team. It felt extremely delightful and a wonderful experience, where I have a lot of memories, a lot of really interesting people I met. And this day is just because of that. I mean, not because I would have got like a 3.5 or a 4 on 4 GPA. So I'm always going to be smiling looking back at the sports committee.
So I'll quickly go through the fondest memory for me. One, I was always afraid of KTs, but फिर पता चला कि दादा पापा सबको आई है, तो I was like अभी मुझे चाहिए. But no, I the one time which was like, where you wait for your result is when I was on my silver KT. I don't know if they still call it that, but I knew I don't want to go to the golden thing. वो year back वाला scene तो चाहिए नहीं, उतना ज़्यादा adventure नहीं चाहिए life में. And I'm driving when my friend went to check the result, and I'm literally driving, and he calls to clear. Okay, I put my hands in the air and I'm just celebrating that you achieved something, which was just clearing a KT. Second thing, I think it's going to sound repetitive, but sports committee did play such a big role in our lives that it might feel exaggerated, but even on my job interviews today. And I want to stress on it, on my job interviews in the United States, where it's nowhere related to sports, when I talk about sports committee and I talk about the leadership skills that I learned there or the things that we did there, I think it comes out with that passion that the person who's interviewing me has been interested to know more about it. I mean, imagine I'm interviewing for supply chain position. How is it even related to sports? But that's what the message that I really want to share is, that it becomes like a fond memory because you can share it anytime, anywhere. It's not only with your friends, not with your family, but it's with anyone. That's what a true fond memory is.
That's interesting, and I can actually relate to it because being at the Alumni Association also and being a JSEC, there are some things that I gain from it, but one of the most pleasurable things is just standing there and looking at how the environment of the college changes by the work you're doing. I mean, even if it's just about knowing you guys more, learning about your stories, learning about what your journey is, there is so much that the walls can speak to the students, right? So that's so it's just about having an impact beyond yourself, and I think that is one of the most mind-blowing things I've discovered, at least at the Alumni Association. It's crazy. It's about that.
I think I completely agree with you, and I want to ask you a question. So, when you talk about the alumni association, and we did have an alumni meet in the US this February. Was organized
Okay.
by NMIMS.
Okay.
So it was not only Mukesh Patel students; it was Mukesh Patel and NMIMS graduates from other colleges under the NMIMS banner. Um, just very quickly, what do you see as one or the two driving changes that you want to see in the alumnus of NMIMS? Like something that you envision that you must have seen in different colleges, and you really want that to be a part of Mukesh Patel as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I feel that my experience has been slightly challenging. I think just because of the time I took up that responsibility. I feel that a college is still quite young. I think it's just 10 to 12 years old, max 14 tops. So just bringing out stories and just creating that environment of storytelling so that people can learn from others. It's a very good saying, that people say कि आपने गलती की और मैं सीख गया. So I want to develop that kind of
That's so
environment, and we
interesting.
are focusing on that through storytelling. So that is one of the main challenges. Ki the college is quite young now, and that's why we're trying to work on that a little more. It's definitely not very difficult because no matter where you are, you always have a story. No matter who graduated and who is in which job post or anything, in which company or which country they are in right now, everyone has a story to tell, and the students can relate to it. So
Yep.
that is one of the things that we're focusing on.
Great. Yeah, I think that's a great vision. And I'm
But
sure I think a lot
in
of new stories will come up, which is going to encourage not only the current students, but can encourage the future students as well. So great.
exactly. So one interesting thing, Yash, you mentioned, and this question is specifically for you. It's very interesting that even we found out that there was one specific year जिसमें एक exception बनाया गया था स्टूडेंट्स काउंसिल में कि
Sure.
एक नई पोजीशन क्रिएट की गई थी ये नाम से कि उसको स्पोर्ट्स कोऑर्डिनेटर बुलाएंगे एंड वो उसी साल हुआ था बाकी कभी नहीं हुआ उसके पहले भी कभी नहीं हुआ था सो व्हाट वाज दैट स्टोरी कैन यू टेल अस दैट
Sure. Definitely a long story, but I'm going to try and cut it short, give you a gist of it. So I think when I start I led to that by saying there were a lot of Yashas, right? So मेरे ही class में a cousin of mine named Yash R. Shah was there, and I had applied for the sports secretary position. Turns out that for some reason he was called for the position, and he was nowhere related to sports. He's like, this is not for me, and he said I never applied. So the team responsible for calling, I think they made an error by just in the names, and in that situation my interview never happened. And I at the end of my second year I was somewhere you relate that yes, you can get that. One is where you want that position, second is where you can get there, and third is where you very badly want to get it, right? Because that's your dream. And मेरा third case हो गया था कि बस अभी वो that became a dream more than having that tag. I just wanted to work for sports committee because in my second year as an executive बहुत कुछ काम किया, and then you dream of that, okay, when next year I want to do this, next year I want to do this. You can only do that if you are in that in those shoes. So I think fast forward a week and I see on the dean के cabin के बाहर list लग गया है sports secretary with someone who was elected, and I couldn't get that. Not that I doubted the person who was elected. I'll tell you, we worked together through the entire year, but I straight up went to the dean's cabin and I'm like, sir, ये हुआ है. I can nowhere say that I deserve that more than the other person, but I want to say that the next year is my fourth year. I might be preparing for my master's program. This is the year that I really wanted, and I've worked very hard for it. He called all the faculty members when I was in his cabin, and he's like, what happened? Then all this came out that there was this confusion. For one entire week, I took my suit, I carried my suit to college, thinking that aaj mera interview hoga. And I think it happened on the 6th day. that the faculty members finally had time. They interviewed me. They had the person who they had elected over there and the ex-sports secretary in the same cabin. There was a good discussion because they'd already announced the position. They can't take it back from that person. And in that case, they proposed where they will create a new position called the sports coordinator. And because they were making this exception, they added me as the 5th member of the core council for the year of 2013. So apart from leading sports, I got the opportunity to be the core council member for Sattva, for Takni. So that's where I think the experience and that horizon just spread out, because everything from budgeting of Sattva, Takni, sports committee, all that exposure was not what I had expected when I applied for sports secretary. But that's a quick gist of kya hua tha, and I think jo bhi hua achhe ke liye hota hai.
So guys, that's it from this part of our podcast. I hope you really liked it. Please stay tuned for the next one, and if you really liked this one, please hit the like button, comment, share it with your friends, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Come on, hit the bell icon, hit the bell icon.